Excuse me, madam. My name's Linda Lee and I work for the Airport Authority. Are you waiting for the London flight?
Yeah, it's been delayed and I have no idea how to fill the time.
Well, perhaps you could spare a few moments to look at this plan for a new lounge area which we're intending to build. We'd really appreciate your comments on it. We'll be including all the facilities and features on this list and would like you first of all to rank them in order of how important you think they are.
OK, let's have a look at them. Well...
I notice you have a coffee there. Would you say that a coffee shop was the most important thing to have in the lounge?
Well, it certainly helps, especially when you have to wait all day for your plane, but I'd say it was of average importance, really.
So you'd put it in the middle of the scale?
Sure. As far as I'm concerned, toilets are the main requirement. I always get nervous before a flight and need to, you know.
So what do you think is the least important facility?
I guess it has to be the children's play area. No, wait a minute. If you've got kids, I suppose you'd really appreciate something like that. Let's say the internet corner. Yeah, the computer nerds meeting point. Or you can tell I'm not an online sort of person.
But you'd rate the children's play area as a better facility to have than a coffee shop, would you?
Oh no, I prefer coffee to kids. At least with a coffee you can chuck it away if you don't like it. I'm only joking.
So that leaves greenery as number 2. I mean plants. You rate that very highly, do you?
Yes, I suppose I do.
Do you have any particular reason for that?
Yes, I think greenery, or plants, whatever you want to call it, adds colour and freshness to a lounge.
It adds colour and freshness. Make a note of that, Chris. And what about toilets? Why did you put them at the top of your scale?
Because the toilets on the plane are often cramped and smelly.
Not on every airline, surely. Most toilets on airplanes are cramped, but they're seldom smelly.
Well, I always travel cheap, so I don't expect the best.
Perhaps you shouldn't drink so much coffee before you get on.
Having coffee shops is a must, though. Everyone knows the coffee on planes tastes bad, and it's always lukewarm. You know, never hot enough.
That's not always true.
It is. Show me an airline where the coffee isn't rubbish.
All right, let's move on to the internet corner. And let's try not to be rude about people who love computers.
Well, the reason I don't think it's necessary is that these days, most people use their own devices.
You mean their own devices like smartphones and tablets?
Yeah, everyone seems to have them, and they're all connected to the internet.
OK, good reason. Now, how about this last one here? The children's play area. Why did you put it second from bottom on the scale?
I guess because there are good and bad reasons for having one. If you're a parent, the good reason is a play area helps kids use up their energy. Younger kids especially have so much energy, and it's better to use up some of it before they get on the plane. A reason not to have a play area is that, of course, kids can be noisy, and the last thing other passengers want is a bunch of noisy kids playing while they're waiting to get on the plane. It just adds to the tension.
OK, that's really helpful. Now, there's just one more thing I'd like you to look at before we let you go. This is a floor plan of the new lounge area. Now, thinking about what you've said already, where would you position the plants, the ferns, palms and things?
Oh, without a doubt, in the middle. It would create a sort of avenue effect. Yeah, right down the centre there.
OK. Chris, just write the letter A there. And I guess you'd put the toilets here, yes?
Sure, right by the gate. They should be the closest thing to the gate, in fact.
There we go. And the coffee shop, where would you put that?
Again, very close to the gate. Somewhere convenient like there, at the end of the walkway, and with a window so you can see the view while you're drinking.
Let Chris just make a note of that.
And what's this? Ah, sleeper chairs. You haven't mentioned those before.
They're a new kind of reclining chair which allows you to sleep if you have a long wait ahead or you're transferring from another long flight.
I see, a sort of first-class lounge seat. Well, I think the obvious place would be on the other side of the plants from the gate. You don't really want people staring at you sleeping while they're waiting. You've got lots of privacy here and a window to look through too.
Good points. And now the last two things. I'm afraid the internet corner has already been confirmed as part of the plan. So, would you put it in the actual corner on the bottom to the right there?
No, I think that space would be better reserved for the play area. It's away from where most of the passengers sit, so they wouldn't be disturbed by the noise. The computer nerds can take the area next to it at the foot of the plan. Serves them right.
Well, thank you so much. It's been fun talking to you, and I hope you find something to occupy yourself while you wait for your flight.
No problem. I guess I'll just go and have another coffee.
Oh, one more thing. Put your business card or your name and address in our lucky draw hat, and you could win a prize worth up to $2,000.
OK, here goes.
That's the end of Task 2. You now have 1 minute to tidy up your answers.